Hi, and welcome to Two Tired Teachers.
Coming at you from Lockhart State Park.
And if you've watched our channel, you know we love our state parks. But honestly, this is our second visit here, and will probably be our last. Let's go in and talk to you about the camping. Sites 1, if there are only 20 campsites, 1 through 10 are full hookups. And
they are well laid out. They are level.
It's a pinwheel.
Yes.
So you're kind of in everybody's business. But they are level. They have covered picnic tables and easy access.
Yes.
Sites 11 through 13 share a drive. And
what you're supposed to do is park on the right side and people can drive on the left.
The problem with that is there is a creek over here and the sites kind of slope that direction.
And there's been some erosion.
And so I will show you how unlevel our site is from the picnic table. I'm going to put the camera on the picnic table on about a 1-foot tripod, and you'll see how high the trailer is compared to that. Plus the site slopes that direction, but we chose site 13 so we could back into it.
It's a back-in site, so our being to one side or the other doesn't matter. This is a back-in. Nobody's going to be trying to drive around us.
Which also reminds us that sites 11 and 12, both water and electric, are on the door side of your RV if you're bringing an RV. If you're in a tent, you're fine.
In this site, the water is on the door side.
The electric was on the opposite. Sites 14 through 20, there are a couple of those that are back in. Most of those have kind of their own drive, but some of them are very short. And so you want to check the links. But what I was going to say is there's a fifth wheel in site 11.
A large fifth wheel.
And I watched them. Folks, they tried for about 45 minutes to get level at the right, and they just couldn't. And so they've parked in on the left, which means that their water and electric then is running on the other side. When we get ready to leave,
we don't want to ruin their equipment.
There's not room to pass on the
No,
on the
because
right.
they have slides out.
We either have to drive on the grass, which we got in a lot of rain, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that, or I'm going to have to back uphill to try and go out the entrance of this little parking thing. Not sure which of those is going to happen, but something like that's got to happen because that's where we are. So, like we said, this is our second time here. You know, first time, you're never sure. Is that just the snapshot we got of that park?
The first time, I think we were in 11 and they were working on 12. So we had the drive all the way out. It was a clear shot.
But why would people come and stay here, you may be asking?
The reason we came
There are three reasons. One,
the reason we came the first time is because they had a pool.
There is a swimming pool. We're here in March. The pool's not open yet.
It's not even filled.
So we were here in the middle of the summer, and that's another thing is the full hookup sites, there's very little shade, and for the water and electric sites, you get morning shade. There's not going to be afternoon shade for anybody. So it's going to be warm here.
Very hot.
But the swimming pool, that's one reason people come. The second is, and we're not going to have great video of this because it's a golf course, but they're resodding it. And so we can't, there's no video of that. And the third,
Lockhart is a barbecue capital.
Of Texas, possibly the United States or the world. We're not sure. But there is barbecue here.
There is good barbecue here.
And the major places, if you're coming from north to south, it's Cruise, Blacks, Smitty's, Chisholm Trail, and then there are some smaller ones around. And which one is the best is going to kind of be up
Taste.
to you.
Sure.
I will tell you, we ate at Black's when we were here about
Last
5 or
time.
6 years ago. It was fine. It was good. The barbecue is what you're going for.
Yes.
The cobbler will be good there as well. Jalapeno cornbread is good there as well. This time we did
Cruise.
Cruise is a market. You're buying meat by the pound instead of dinners, and then you buy your sides separately and stuff like that. So if you're just wanting meat by the pound, that would be a place to go. I will tell you, their sauce is a little spicy. And I like spicy,
If
so it's
she
good.
says it's a little spicy, I don't have it because she's burned off most of her taste buds.
Yes, I have. But it's good. So the others we haven't tried. But if you're into barbecue and you're wanting to sample a lot, this is the place for you.
And our friends who told us Cruise is the best, hands down, also said their sausage is great.
But here at the park, there's also the golf course is historic, from what
Yes.
I understand. There is what used to be the clubhouse up at the top of this little hill, and there is
It's
a
a
caddy.
recreation hall now.
There is a caddy trail because that's the way the caddies had to carry all the clubs and stuff up there. But it is, and it can be rented out for weddings or anniversaries,
Parties or whatever.
graduation party kind of
There's
thing.
a beautiful patio in back.
And it just would be a nice place.
It was locked, so we couldn't go in, but it's a CCC building. It's nice.
And there are trails here. There is one trail that goes beside this little creek that is a story trail. They have little signs out all along it. I was going to walk it again today, but like I said, we had hail and rain
Yes.
hard last night, and so it didn't have gravel on it. It was
Yeah.
dried. You could see cracks in it where it was dry. Well, if that's gotten wet, it's going to be mud. And so I'm not going to go down that trail today, but it was a cute trail. We can kind of get you a little bit of that. There are some trails here, so if you're into that,
And some moderate trails.
and most of them are. Rattlesnake Run did not sound like a trail we really wanted to venture down.
But I'm not sure it had rattlesnake.
Not in March. But, once again, if you want to come and see a historic golf course, you want to be at a state park that has a public swimming pool, and there is an extra fee for the pool. We want to mention
Yes.
that. It's not included
It's
with
nominal, but I mean like maybe $2.
$2 or $3 a
Yeah.
piece, but it's not included with your
No.
stay at the campsites. And so
Charge for the sites. Do you remember?
I think it was $20 a night, and once again, if you have your park pass, it's $20 for the first, $10 for the second, and then $20 for any remaining if you're in the same site. So,
That's with water and electric.
Yes.
Obviously, full hookups are a bit more.
this is our second time here. Probably will be our last.
Yes.
Just because there are a lot of parks we haven't been to yet. We've seen this, we now know.
And we've been to amazing parks we'd like to return to.
And I will just tell you, the last week's video was on Palmetto State Park, and I believe it is 25 miles from here. So you could stay there, drive up here,
Get your barbecue, go back.
but we try to be honest with you and give you
Yes.
our honest opinion of a park. I know there's some people that love this place, and if we were golfers, that might be something that
Yes.
that we
But
felt
neither of
stronger
us
about.
golf.
So
So
anyway, it is what it is, and watch the video and make your own choice. Thanks for watching Two Tired Teachers.